Sir Janice, you were quite close to Ralph as well at this point. What would you do once this happened?
Okay, I'm going to use my good question.
I will have shouted a warning to
We
the
will
group
come
as
back
well.
to you if you want to have a think. Gaz.
I will run over to one of the spears. I'll look to see if the rope is tied to anything, and
Very
I'll
much
run
so.
over to it.
That's a good idea. Roll perception check for me, mate. Daphne.
I'm going to have a look. Does the rope? You said it was like silvery rope, didn't you?
Silky, yeah, it was a silken rope.
So is it something that we've seen before? Would I have seen it before in my carpentry or anything like that?
Well, not so much carpentry, but if you want to give me either a history check or a survival check, you certainly can. One or the other. Melgrim.
Survival's better.
Realizing that these are the same people that attacked us on the boat, I'm going to go to hit the silken rope.
Get you that, no problem. Just make an attack roll for me. Sir Janice.
Okay, what I'd like to do is like to use my cantrip, Dancing Lights. Would I be able to tell what direction the harpoon shots came from, so that I could throw my lights in that direction?
You certainly can do that if you want. Make us a perception check as the dancing lights go off. How far are you spreading them out? Just as far as you can?
Yeah, I can get a spread of as long as they're within 20 feet of another light. So I can create 4. I can cover about 80 feet with one every 20 feet.
That's true. So you want to do a kind of try to think of the what do they call them?
Fairy lights?
Yeah, no, not so much fairy lights. There's a specific creature that does that. They were in Brave.
Fireflies.
The wisp.
Wisp. Kind of like a wisp.
Oh, the wisp. Yeah.
So you've got the lights going every 20 feet, 80 feet up. So the perception. Gaz, Janice, the fear of God is in you once you go look up and go, oh my God, you can't register it. It's a huge shadowy figure sitting just below the canopy of the trees itself. Melgrim, you hit it. Give us damage.
Amosh.
And give you some good damage.
Yeah, baby.
Yep, that is an 8. And the second one.
So. Because I've got the one that I'm not messing with because it's got all the stream set up. I was a bit to roll on that.
Hell, we've actually jumped up to 18 viewers. Jesus. Hi, everybody.
Hi.
Sorry, everybody.
Welcome to the
Obviously
show.
heard about our deeply emotional scenes we were just having there, reverberating around the internet, and they've all came
18 viewers in the day. Thank you. Thank you very much for joining us. We know you'll probably be doing much better stuff.
Sorry, Mary's just said 10 of them are her.
Yeah, that's fair news. They're all roast accounts. That's fine.
That's a joke.
That's still
Twitch,
8
we're
more
only
people.
pretending.
That's still more 8 people watching us.
Yeah.
Yeah, welcome to the show. You cut down, the rope flies back up. What else are we doing? Right, so everyone who's watching, yes, as you see the cut from Melgrim, Daphne, this is silk rope. How the hell silk? You know of silk from your readings and teachings within the Freightus Lux. Silk's very rare. You only get silk for a few places. Spiders, for one. Lots of spiders. There's a lot of spiders in here. For some reason, there is silk. This is properly made silk rope. From looking at it, going, spiders can't make that. This is done for some reason.
Good spiders.
I was just expecting Aragorn to come out like.
However, the reason
that would be so cool.
Did you get the reason that Janice and Gaz are fearing is because from the shadowy figures that they can see that just below the harpoons of Came, this looks like a spider. This looks like a huge spider. This looks 80 foot across. It is huge and it bulges down. There's 6 legs 3 on each side. It's just hanging on to branches and parts all within. It's almost like a water scatter You know the wee bugs that used to skate in waters.
Yeah.
With their legs, but it's on the opposite end.
The water boatman.
Just below water boatman. Yeah, it's kind of like that, except it's on the other end of the Iron Oak Ocean canopy. It's hanging from above. Loads of bulges. Ralph, you got the better of the perception checks, mate. You can see this. You have no idea what this is. Even in any history books you've read, you're thinking for everything you've read and going, what the hell? You're trying to think. You've never seen anything like this. This almost looks, I want to say mechanical, but there is no metal to this. This looks almost mechanical. From the perception, you can barely just make out figures. You've never seen Kreen before, but if you were to guess, this is probably what Kreen would look like. And this thing is just
spider thing from the Wild Wild West.
It's just grabbing on.
Oh yes.
And then you hear this loud, huge noise of just being reverberating around the place. Does anybody? What languages do you speak?
I speak Abyssal and Common, and that's it.
Okay.
Celestial, Common, Deep Speech, and Abyssal.
Holy shit. You guys speak crazy languages. Ralph speaks the languages that the people of the world that we live in speak. Elvish, Dwarvish, Common, and Aquan. I speak the language of the gods. Okay then, where did you learn that?
I took an
I am a god. Bow down to
true,
me,
not an
bitches.
I do speak Elvish, if that helps.
Elvish, Dwarvish, Common,
I speak Common and Orc.
Common and Orc. Okay, none of yous understand this language.
Interesting.
How do we have such an array of languages and you pick the one language none of us speak?
So
like
yeah,
so.
this huge inaudible clicks and noises just comes through and starts reverberating around the area within your standing. What do you do?
I'm gonna cut off the silk rope and
Won't be able to
take
cut
out
it.
the spear. Would I be able to cut it?
With a spear?
Oh, with a dagger. So
it might take you some time, but yeah, it does have that point.
I'm gonna yell, stand down as I'm like cutting each of the things as they come down.
I hate that you've cut it because I want to climb it.
Just understand
this.
I'm not able to get all of them.
Yeah.
Has the spear? So the spears came from up the way down. Then, yeah. I thought they came from the side. Okay, so they came from down. Okay.
Yeah.
Ralph is going to shout that this is some kind of vehicle. This is some kind of vehicle. And he is going to do the Radiant Blast, whatever it's called. What did we say it's called before? Radiant Strike? That's Radiant Flame, yes.
Sacred
I
Flame.
think you lost
Sacred
your
Flame,
spell
thank you.
slots and everything though.
They are Kiss the Cantrip.
Okay.
This is a cantrip.
Cleric, baby.
Okay, what's the saving throw on that?
It is a DC 15 Dexterity save.
Oh,
and
nice.
Dodge this giant boat.
Too bad you don't have.
Oh shit!
So yeah, just harmlessly. But this is more to get everyone's attention that there's something up there shooting us. Like this is the biggest boat.
Oh, that's an alarm.
Richard, half an hour warning.
Yes, thank you. You could have warned me before that. Anyhow, so with that,
there we go.
Yeah. So with that, more harpoons start firing down. I'm gonna. You know what? I'm gonna throw a wee bit of possible meanness in here. Nim, or shall we say, Rach? Do you want to roll me a d4? Right. Before you tell me the answer, don't tell me yet.
I'm going to roll it again because I just told you.
Right.
Okay.
Daphne.
Yeah.
Sally. Odds or evens?
Evens.
What was the roll?
4.
Yes.
Who knows if that's good or not?
That may be bad.
No. Ray of sunshine. Positive thinking.
Can you see a 4?
Yeah. That's a
Yeah,
4. Yeah.
four.
Okay.
That's a nice dice.
So, as one of the
Thanks.
harpoons comes down, you just hits in next to the one you've cut the rope on, and then almost cruelly, harpoon comes down and smashes into the tomb that was rudimentally made.
No.
Ralph is going to
I
react
want
poorly,
to,
and he's going to run up and wrap his arm around this and wait for it to get pulled back up, and he's charging a radiant blast to shoot somebody in the face.
Um,
Gaz is also just gonna look up at the black figure, just with complete just rage in his eyes for the first time you guys have seen, or
Yeah.
maybe
I
second time.
love how much your guys' characters upset over name.
Oh yeah, I love
You
that.
I love it.
Just
I'm
so the
loving
viewers
all
know,
this.
I
Yeah,
don't like
you
them at
love
all.
it.
Like,
It's
them
as
are
quick
just
as he's mentioned.
Yeah, poor Vannon is like bleeding out in the claws. I'm like, oh my god, I hope they come and save me.
Gaz is gonna like bring up both of his fists.
I bet
one of them has the
everyone
power.
wants to save me except Melgrim.
I wouldn't say that. So yeah,
Vannon would.
nothing happens. You see the harpoon hit, and it just kind of folds in on itself. The boxes and that. Thankfully, mercifully, you can't see much. Okay. Then all of a sudden, the clicking stops, and then you hear another voice. Ronan, if you would like to.
Who the fuck's Ronan?
They know who this is
It's
because he changed his
that
name.
lady that we know's child. We don't know
Yes,
her.
this is So before we do anything else, you will hear Ronan. If you would like to give us a quick description of your character.
My character is a 5'3" human being. He's wearing green tunic with leather armor on it, and breeches with a great cape wrapped around his waist and over his shoulder. And yeah, that's him. Long hair. Yeah,
What colour's your cape in that?
it's green with the great kilt is with the is
Is it a particular tartan, or is it a real tartan, or?
it's a the head of tartan. It's
Nice.
green and brown. Think of a hunting tartan.
Oh, if it's anything like the
Ooh.
one I want, I love the Stuart hunting tartan. It's very
Yeah,
all
that's-
greens and yellows and reds. I
yeah.
love it. Oh yeah,
Yes.
okay, I'll give you that.
It's really to go with the
Yeah.
under the canopy to camouflage.
So, at this point, you will hear this voice speaking over this nose. Now, I've just sent our good friend Ronan a message to read out. If you could read out for me, please.
Can you say when I ask you, stand down and surrender your weapons?
No! Stop!
I shoot him with a sacred flame.
Now, what language did you speak in?
I say in common.
Okay.
Ralph looks at the group.
Melgrim is still cutting this silk on. No.
Yeah, that's fine. You start to cut away. This one's a wee bit heavier and it's taking its time.
Melgrim
This looks like
continues the tradition of cutting things with the improper tools.
Yeah.
With the improper tools at the
climbing
most
up.
inappropriate times.
Gaz will shout at the voice, saying, "You damaged our friend's grave. Prepare to die!"
Ronan, how do you react to that?
I prepare to die.
Are you?
I'll send another one down.
I would like to rage.
Oh, here's the
Yeah,
thing.
I want to rage right now. I'm like, oh, you fucking twat.
Yeah.
Steve Jim's
You
new
tell him,
character
Sally. You
dies
tell
in
him.
one volley. It's like, oh no.
Yeah, give me
But
the
I'm still
sunshine.
maintaining.
Take that.
I'm still maintaining. I am, if I can, get another one down as a warning shot. Stand down, all of you. I don't mean any harm.
He says after launching 20 harpoons at us. It's like,
Killing our dead friend. Fucking
insight
Yeah.
check. Does he mean
I
it's
don't
harm?
mean any harm.
Actually, give us a minute because I'm actually typing up some instructions now there. So you want to see if he's meaning